Hey guys, welcome back. It's Elena.
And Michelle. A knife. So pointy.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a letter opener? I think a really dangerous letter opener.
So the modeling for this only takes a couple minutes of the speed through, and the rest of it was just a lot of drawing. It took hours and hours, but it was fun.
Would you call it a knife or a dagger?
I've been calling it dagger.
Okay.
The title of this video is going to be Dagger.
Oh. Why?
I know you had suggested at some point that I make kind of like finger holds so they can be like brass knuckle knife.
Yeah.
I did not do that. I had another design in mind. This one, I had reference of a real life kind of dagger called I don't trust myself to pronounce it, but it's spelled Karud. And that's the thing. Google it, because there are a lot of cool knives. I Googled it, and that's why I couldn't stop adding embellishments when I was texturing it, because it just, a lot of these types of daggers in real life just have such intricate designs on them, and it's fun. So I wanted to make my own that was extra fun. Side note, I'm sick, so if my voice sounds weird, that's why.
I should just always preface anything that way. Side note, I'm sick, so you gotta pay for my groceries today.
Also, today we went to the zoo, and we went and ate dim sum. And at the zoo, they had these, like, tiny... Okay, we were in the marine section, and they had these teeny tiny little snails, or I don't know what else they would be. They're probably not snails, but they were, like, microscopic, but I could see them. And they were the coolest thing at the zoo.
I want to give, like, a size comparison, but it's just, like, tiny.
Yeah. It's, like, I was looking at it, I thought it was just detritus, I don't know, bits of soil or something, or sand.
Like, do you know when you, like, clip your pinky nail, but then, like, only clip off a tiny bit, and that's how small it is?
Uh-huh. But it's, like, once you can see the little creature, then you look even closer, and you could see... And, like, we could see their mouths, like, eating stuff on the side of the glass. So it was super cool.
It's just a tiny circle, and then it was gone, and it was there. And that was it. That was the only notable animal of the day.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because the grizzly bear, not to be found. Mm-hmm. That's it.
It's so disappointing every time, because they have so many windows and looky-loos for it, and you can never find that thing. And then even if you do find it, it's like, oh, it's a baby bear. I wanted, like, a big bear to see. Wouldn't it suck to just always be a disappointment, whether we don't see you or see you?
Yeah. I mean, I always feel like I want to keep it on the hush-hush that we're from San Diego originally, and not, like, make the employees at the Denver Zoo feel self-conscious. Because it's like, there's no way you could compare.
Nope.
Like, how embarrassing.
You know, every time I'm at the zoo, I want to go on the sky train thing.
Yeah.
The sky, like, ski lift, whatever you call it. And then the escalators.
Yeah, and, like, every opportunity for feeling just a little bit disappointed is just there. Like, we were just on the merry-go-round, and it was, like, oh, there's no ring grab.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just a lot of moments. Oh, yeah, we need to conclude this book mystery that we had started.
Oh, okay.
I think this is like 2 or 3 videos ago now. So
okay, so there's this girl, and she's with her dad. There's no mother in sight, but she's, like, super cool, and she is doing this, like, testing the guards kind of thing for her dad. So she sneaks past the guards in a cool way. And so later she meets the handsome prince, and we still don't know what book it is. We don't know who she is. We don't know what her name is. Her name's Gabrielle. We don't know, like, what fairy tale she is. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't become clear until 100 pages into the story.
Oh my God.
Because she is now, like, her dad gets kidnapped. And the prince has to wear a mask all the time, but when he meets our girl, he won't wear the mask. So that she can get to know him as his true self without knowing he's the prince. Is
this something Thrushbeard then?
No, I was thinking it was yeah, I was thinking it was King Thrushbeard, but it's not. Her dad gets kidnapped by his uncle. So the girl's dad gets kidnapped, and then she has to go, like, undercover with her maid to go be somebody else's maid. Mm. And the lady she's working for is called Lady Trevane.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And if you know Cinderella, her stepmother was Lady Tremaine. So very close to it. But they're not relations.
So it is Cinderella.
100 pages and we find out it's Cinderella.
Gosh. Yeah, I was wondering because you had said at one point that her name is Gabrielle. It's like, you're a real lie.
Yes, and her maid calls her Ellie. Like, people that know her call her Ellie. So there you go.
It all makes sense. Did everyone guess that? Put in the comments if you were right. I can't remember if I've written any other questions down for you.
Ooh, I like these circles.
Oh, I thank you.
Yeah, when you see the first picture, you never see all the details until you're watching them happen. And then it's like, yeah, there's a lot that went into this. I love it.
So for all these little parts along the top, I show everything. I don't really cut much of that, but there are details that I put along the long sides of this knife, and I always do some sneaky little cuts in there because otherwise it would just be like, this video is half an hour long and it's just the same thing over and over again. So we're going to get some creative cuts. Just look forward to it.
On another note, Felicity went to the Packers-Broncos game today. She went as a Packers fan wearing her green and yellow and came home being a Broncos girl. Because she was just part of the Packers or the Broncos culture. Everyone's jumping up and celebrating the touchdown. So there were fireworks and all the cheerleaders going out on the field. So it was the atmosphere that made her be Broncos. But we were trying to if we were in Wisconsin seeing the Packers, you could be a Packers girl. But it's like, it doesn't matter. You can be a Broncos girl.
Does she know that it's a challenging statement?
No. And she's like, oh, and now I need a shirt that's Broncos. I'm like, oh, no.
Let's see. I had questions. I don't know. I had one about Game of Thrones. I try not to ask a lot, but I feel like I have gotten a lot of Game of Thrones questions.
That feels appropriate with this fun dagger.
Oh, shmee. So, Game of Thrones. Because, one of the few, of the however many episodes I saw, I really only paid attention to Arya and a few other characters. And so, Arya meets that one face shifter fella, and then later she goes and she studies under the same group of, a whole group of those kinds of people. I was wondering, can we presume that she did meet him again later, he just would have a different face?
She does meet him again, and he is, I don't know, she's aware that he is the same guy, and he just wears a different face around her now.
Okay.
And then I think there's, a wall full of faces.
Ooh.
So she sees different faces.
Okay, cool.
I think she ends up killing that man, too.
Whoa.
And then she takes faces with her. It's a whole thing. Don't ask me questions.
Oh no. But now I'm really curious because I know that she the whole show ends and she's going off on a boat. What's what's up with that? I don't know anything about how things ended up with her.
Ooh, I like this stamp. Yeah, she's kind of just like a nomad. She's doing whatever she wants now. She kind of was doing that already, and now it's just she doesn't have a super purpose anymore. She's gonna just be free.
Okay. Good for her.
And yeah, it was sad though because she's so changed from who she was as a little girl that when she meets her wolf, the wolf sort of recognizes her but doesn't want to go with her.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. That's her wolf though.
Yeah. So it's like the wolves, her wolf's in a big pack. So instead of attacking her, the wolf chooses not to. But then leaves. Gosh, I always like the name and I can't think of it. I think
Is it Lyra?
No.
Oh.
Lady was Sansa's, but Arya's was Namari or something like that. Do you know it? And then Jon Snow.
Nymeria?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. I haven't watched it since 2012 or whatever was coming out. Gosh. And this other random Star Wars prequel question.
Oh.
So I heard somewhere that the Jedi were supposed to be celibate. Was that true? And was that a source of conflict for Anakin and Padme?
Gosh, I feel like it was something that was an unspoken thing. And the Jedi Council was kind of old-fashioned like that. Almost like being monks. It was supposed to just be a thing. I don't remember.
Okay, so I'm alternating every other one, and I see here that I can't do
that
at the top. So it's my heart is breaking, and so for the top little bit, I just have to do every single one. But it's I was reluctant. Can I make
I like
this
that you
work?
saved the pause.
Yeah, it was sad.
Gosh, this thing has so much detail.
It does, but it's like a lot of these knives do. Just look at it. Google the word I spelled earlier.
I won't ever.
They're all so cool. It's like, because I was going to do very little. Like with the rainbow last week and this prop this week, I have been trying to make smaller things that wouldn't take so long. And this took hours and hours because it was just making a lot of drawings. And I wasn't mad about it because it was just fun. I don't know. I was enjoying it.
Yeah, I was going to say, you like this stuff, then, don't you?
Yeah. But it wasn't my plan. I only wanted the texturing to take like a short time. This should have been a short video, but whatever. Where the muse directs me, I follow.
Something about the screen right now is making it look kind of glittery. Do you see it?
Yeah.
I should keep it. Glittery.
I'll try.
Gosh, I feel that I can't answer your questions fully. My brain just doesn't keep that information stored.
No, that's okay.
But it's making me like, maybe I should watch it again.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Star Wars is just one of the good ones that you just keep watching it. You watch it when you forget about it. And you watch it again. So it worked out when me and Burr met that we watched them together.
You choked up.
Give me a minute. I still haven't seen all the new Star Wars, though.
Oh, yeah.
I just think just one.
Yeah.
No, maybe I have seen it.
You saw
Why do you know more than I do?
Because because the first one with Finn and Rey and all of them, I watched that, you watched that definitely, and I really enjoyed that first one. You watched the second one and you said that it was still good, and then I don't think that the third one was one that you saw because it came out, it was Christmas time. So I don't know.
I like that you're filling in every bit of it.
Yeah.
Don't leave any spots blank. Then get it zoomed in even more and put your little tiny snails.
And zoom further and further and get the melons.
Gosh, that's so pretty.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.